Hello, hi guys, good morning and welcome to my mobile office. It's good to be back, man. It's been a while. This is Jay, aka Racer J. I'll just tell you the day. It is Friday the 11th of March and the time now is 5 to 8 in the morning. We are on our way to Leicestershire, a place called Ellistown, and we are going bobtail, which means I'm going without a trailer. All the truckers will know that term. Anyway, so yeah, we're just back on it, doing the thing, doing the job. And yeah, firstly I'd like to say thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for all the views. I appreciate it. You really it's good to know that somebody's actually checking these out and enjoys it. So thank you for that. Oh yeah, this truck, by the way, every time I indicate left, that goes off. Noise warning, caution, vehicle turning left. Can't turn it off, I don't know how. Maybe it can be or it can't be, I don't know, but I'm not able to do it, so it is what it is. Oh, I'll just shut that what do you call it, sunroof? Yeah, so anyway, I hope you can see okay. Because obviously this is a POV head cam. It's slightly above where my eyes actually are, so I've got to sort of like look down so you can see properly. I don't know if you know that, but anyway. And also I wear glasses. I'm one of them specky four eyes type people, you know, so the thing is, when you see something in my right mirror, it takes me a little bit longer sometimes because I'm looking through my glasses, and I always tend to turn my head when I look through my glasses, because I've been wearing glasses for years, man. Really, well, since I was a child, since I was very young. So unfortunately that is that's my thing, that's what I have, so you know, but we all get on with it, whatever we have, what we should do. So anyway, yeah, just a bit of back story on that. So yeah, as you might be able to tell, I am in a MAN truck, MAN, and I'm just like to tell you, or pleased to tell you, that I'm back working at the company I left, and I have a couple of reasons why, which I'll share with you now. Firstly, the other job, the other place where I was working, it was a decent job, it was good and everything. However, they were a little bit disorganized, the company as a whole, and it was you know, like when you're going into work and things like that on a morning, you didn't quite know what you'd be doing on that day, and it could change during the day, and it was just a bit different to what I was used to with what I'm doing now. By the way, I work for Amazon. I drive Amazon trailers, so yeah, I just didn't enjoy it that much because of that. It was still trunking, going to mostly RDCs, some places what were really tight as well. I was going to, but yeah, that was a problem. And also that company was an agency role. I was getting paid well for it, a lot more than I'm getting paid here. However, money's not everything when it comes to work, you know. Most of it, I mean, it's good. Most people who are in need of money might say, oh, money is everything, but you know what, it isn't. It really isn't. Your health's more important than anything else, and your happiness as well, if you're you know, job satisfaction and all that. So I'll get in this lane now because we're gonna have to. Yeah, I was a bit faster than the speed limit signs there. I know, but sorry about that. So anyway, yeah, so it was with an agency, and anybody who has worked with an agency or worked through an agency before, they know that agency work can be up and down. It can be lean and plenty. And the thing is, it's my first time as a, you know, in this industry, HGV or logistics, that I've ever tried agency work. And what I found was I was just used to this contract work, signing a contract and being with a proper company. And the fact that the agency they don't have an obligation to provide you work. So unfortunately, if you don't sign up with loads of agencies, you're kind of in a lean period and you're not getting paid. So your finances are suffering, your bills are suffering, your relationships might be suffering as well. So it's not particularly good. It might be for some people. I mean, if you've ever done it, if you're an HGV driver and you're watching this and you have experience of agencies, please let me know. Put it in the comments. You see, I want to be a little bit of interaction actually. So if you want to comment, please do. As you're watching these videos, if there's something that I could have said better, or if you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments and we can try and get something going here. So yeah, so at the moment we are sort of like on the what is it, M61, going around the ring road, Manchester M60 ring road, and then we'll be heading down onto the M6, off the M62. So it's at this time of morning, you know, this is what we get, unfortunately. I hope you're still with me, still watching. Sadly, we're not going very fast at the moment, but you know, it is what it is. So yes, right now, oh, look at that little guy, little scavengers eating whatever they can get. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to let you know about that really. So what else were we going to talk about? We were going to talk about yes, I wanted to speak about Smart Motorways. So question, are Smart Motorways an improvement to the motorway system? Good question, right? What do you think? For me, I think smart motorways have benefits if they're done properly. but I don't think they're done properly. I don't think that we drivers in general, we don't actually know how to drive on them because we've not been educated, really. Sort of, you know, the government and the Department of Transport and whatever, or who have you, they just introduced these overnight pretty much, and people, we all don't know how to drive on them, and it causes problems, obviously. For instance, these speed limits, the speed limit changes all the time on the smart motorways. Now, it's meant to be a good thing, it's meant to keep the flow of traffic going, and if it's done right, yeah, it probably does, maybe, I don't know. But the people in them control rooms who see the, you know, the traffic situation and see what's you know, how the flow of traffic is moving, how it's, if it's blocking up and stuff like that, they can probably say better. But for us users, I don't think we see it, because it you know, it's a massive frustration. I think everybody will say that, I think, because for instance, you know, you're traveling at whatever you're traveling at, 60-70 miles an hour on a motorway. They don't have any sort of speed limits up. Then all of a sudden it bang, 40 miles an hour flashing or whatever, it's on the speed limit, and you've got to brake down to 40 instantly, and it you know, it causes problems. It can cause major problems. It can cause accidents, and it causes a lot of frustration. I think that the it's not good. Smart motorways, for me, it's just not good. And the thing is, it causes a lot of accidents, and then when you do have the accidents, they have to close the lane, don't they? And usually it's down to what, 50 or 40 miles an hour they close the lane, but usually the left-hand lane, so everybody's having a bottleneck and fight to get into the two lanes on my right. And this is where the problems come. It just delays everything. It seems to me that since they've introduced this smart motorway system, driving on the motorway has become even more of an annoyance and more of a delay. You know, it seems to slow everything down. It seems to just frustrate and cause a lot of aggro. Tell me what you think. What do you think about that? For instance, with the accidents and, you know, things like that, you know, when this motorway here is a relic because it's got a hard shoulder still, but a lot of these smart motorways now, they don't have the hard shoulder, and you know, obviously when accidents happen, they close the left-hand lane, and then they use that as a hard shoulder, and then they've got that emergency sort of like reservation space, or I don't know what you call it. You know what I'm talking about, that yellow painted side of the road, or lay-by, what people can pull into on the smart motorway. So they've got that, and it's obviously for dealing with broken down vehicles, or, you know, emergency vehicles getting to the injured vehicle or the stricken vehicle. So, you know, you've got all that going on, and it just seems to take them forever to get things sorted when they're getting things sorted. And just, I don't know, Can you remember what it was like when we had normal motorways where we just had people driving at 70 miles an hour? Normally, you know, the speed limit, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, you know. But what I'm saying is, people used to drive a little bit better, I think. The traffic, what I mean is, they drive at a constant speed, if you know what I'm saying. So there wouldn't be all this driving at 50, 55 on a proper live motorway without any speed limit restrictions, and that is what smart motorways have brought to us, I think. Because you see it all the time, people driving in the middle lane at 50, 55 miles an hour. And I'm, as a trucker, limited to 56 miles an hour, so I'm in the left-hand lane, and it looks like I'm undertaking them because I'm driving to my limit and they're not. It's just crazy. So, you know, that's one thing. And when we, you know, the old days, back in the I don't know, back in the mid-noughties and before, when we had normal motorways, we had the hard shoulder, we have it, and you know, people understood what you do in, you know, emergency situations. You know, you've got your hard shoulder, you pull as far to the left on it as you can, so you're not putting yourself in danger. You get out of the passenger side of your vehicle if you can. You know, it's a massive benefit to do so. And then you know, you do what you do in an accident situation or emergency situation. But it seems it just seems now that with this smart motorway system, everybody's driving a little bit cautiously, and well, over cautiously and nervously, because they feel that at any moment the speed limit could just change, and that's the case. That is the case. Any moment it can change, and that's the problem, because people, the motorway system network, or the motorway speed limit is 70 miles an hour normally. So that's what most people should be doing, but they're not doing that now because of smart motorway, because they're nervous. They are afraid that it's going to change on them, and rightfully so. I understand that. You know, it could change on you and then you're slapped with a fine, but I'm sure that if you can explain that it changed in an instant, you weren't able to brake in like half a second down to 40 after doing 70. So, you know, if you can explain that, obviously I think they should give some leeway on that, and you should be able to appeal that decision of a fine. But I don't know, I've never actually been caught by one. I'm a good driver, you know. No, I'm not. Well, you know, I am good, but you know, I've not experienced that. Alright, I do my hard, fast racing on a video game, don't I? As fast as I can anyway. But, you know. So for all you boy racers, in reality, do it on a racetrack or on a video game, please. I can't stress that enough, please. Anyway. Well, yeah, what I'm saying is, yeah, that we I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying? The smart motorway. Oh, damn it. Anyway, just listen to the engine for a bit, listen to the drive for a bit. I'm gonna shut up now for a second or two, maybe it'll come back to me. Okay, see that? Yeah, that's what we're talking about, the yellow emergency lay-by. I was getting overtaken and I was overtaking somebody else. Happens all the time, that. He's got some good speed in that truck. What is it? A DAF? It's a DAF, a DAF or DAF truck. It's faster than me. Go on then. I can see on my dashboard that he was going at 57. Just a mile an hour faster, and that's the difference. It's good, isn't it? That's all it takes. Apologies for the unkempt truck. It's not my truck. It's a bit messy and dirty in here, but it's not as bad as some trucks out there. Some guys are filthy, they're nasty, they don't clean up after themselves. They spill drinks and just leave it, you know. Don't wash their hands and then they're touching the wheel and all that, you know. It's grimy, you know. Some of the places, some of the trucks you deal with, man, honestly. But I'm happy to say I don't have to deal with that. I have done in the past, but you know, it's a new day. It's different. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving that I've been able to come back to my old company. It's really good. I mean, I didn't leave in bad circumstances. I showed respect to the company, gave them good notice, and that's what you got to do, aren't you? You know, just cover yourself, protect yourself, and then you will be given a chance if you ever have to come back, I guess. But yeah, he's slowing. What for? So we'll just back off a bit here. Just don't know what's going on. I could have overtook, but there's no point. We're both going south, it looks like here. So I'll just follow. Yeah, it's gone right down to 50 now. Okay. Must be the car drivers just pulling in. Or whoever. Sorry. Sound like I hate car drivers. I don't hate car drivers, or all of them anyway. I just hate bad drivers. Not cars particularly, it's just bad drivers in general. I don't hate them. Hate is a strong word. I should say I don't agree with their talent. I don't agree with their ability. I don't agree with what they do. Okay? Let's call it that. Some of them.
After half a mile, keep left.
M6 south.
Keep left.
Just hope it's okay on this motorway this morning. So far it hasn't been that bad. We got through that M60 ring road without too many problems, so
Quarter of a mile, keep left.
yeah, hopefully it'll be alright. Oh yeah, and another thing I just remembered. Another thing with me leaving this company, actually, the reason why I did was not just because of the money. It was because I was working. I was working at a company that was close to home. I was born in Yorkshire. I live in Yorkshire, and this company I'm working for right now is based in Lancashire. Now it's not that far away, but I drive every morning to work. It's about half an hour's drive, and I was when I did leave and go to that other company. It was like 10-15 minutes away from home. And for a driver, if you drive for a living, the less you're driving, the better, to be honest. Less for traveling for work. I think you don't want. It's strange, when you drive for a living, you don't always want to drive. It's like I'd rather let my girlfriend drive rather than me drive, because I do it so often, so regularly. You know what I mean? So that is what it is. It's but I think now with me moving back to this company, Amazon in Lancashire, it's sped up now. Okay, I'll just stay here because he's overtaking this, and I probably will be overtaking this yellow truck too. Anyway, so yeah, with me moving back to this company in Lancashire, I think I'm gonna make the decision and move home, move closer to work. So I'm gonna be moving to Lancashire, I think. I've been working out of Lancashire for the past 3-4 years now anyway, so I kind of like Lancashire. I like the people. I like Manchester, definitely. I love Manchester. Manchester's my spiritual home, if anything. I love Manchester. So yeah, I'll probably move. I am gonna move. So anybody have any suggestions where I could move? I work near Manchester, so any suggestions? Anyway, yeah, so we have overtook that yellow truck. Now we can pull back in. So with me driving bobtail, you can see the back wheels, can't you? I think, and it's actually there is a difference in feeling when you're driving a tractor unit, as these are called, when you're driving these without a trailer. It's a different feeling. It just feels it actually feels a little bit less stable. Any trucker might tell you that as well. It just feels, if you're not careful, you can lose it. So you've just got to be, especially when it's raining and you're braking and you're going around the bend as well. If you don't brake properly, you could spin it around. So they're a bit more challenging, but they are actually quicker, obviously, because of less weight. And it's nice. I like them. I like tractor units, lorry, HGV trucks. It's strange because I used to think, my eldest brother, he is a former coach driver, and he used to love coaches, just driving them, and actually like he's like one of them coach spotters, you know, like train spotters. And I just I didn't understand that. I just thought, weird. What are you doing that for, you idiot? What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? People behind you. Go on. Go on. Idiot. Brain dead. Honestly. Okay, you're going to try and drive on the... He's going to try and intimidate because he's got an issue.
After half a mile, keep right.
Honestly, some guys need to be slapped and retaught how to drive, you know. Anyway, yeah, my brother talking about that, what we're talking about, lorry, yeah, the coach driving thing. So he loves them. I didn't understand it. I thought it was a bit of a geek thing, you know, like train spotting, you know, but I guess now that I'm a lorry driver, especially these HGVs, class 1s, I'm not a spotter, but I appreciate them. I like them. I like the design of them. I like, you know, it's like a racing car. I like the beauty of a racing car. I love Formula 1. I love any kind of motorsport, to be honest. NASCAR, British touring cars, any sort of motorsport. I love it. I just born with engine oil in my veins, you know, one of them kind of guys. So I just love it, and yeah, I just appreciate a lorry. I just like the design of them, and I think the best lorries on the road are the Scanias and the Volvos. They're pretty much the best. Come on, mate. Come on, get going. I flashed you. I flashed you. You've got the power in that. There you go. Good man. Yeah, so yeah, Volvos, Scanias, Mercedes are nice to drive, obviously. I was driving one of them, they're very good. I've not driven the Renault or the Iveco or Iveco. I've driven a DAF, driven the Scania, not driven a Volvo. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if I've said that before in another video, I can't remember, but probably have. But I just do like lorries. I do like the tractor unit in general. It's a beautiful thing, I think. Nice design. And it's, you know, it's like the Americans, they have a different design. It's more, you know, it's the engine's in front and then the driver sits behind it. But in Europe, we have this design where we're sat on top of the engine, and it's a much more taller unit. So, you know, it's all good. It's a lorry at the end of the day. It's good. A HGV. I like both designs. I don't mind. Would I drive in America? Would I be a lorry driver in America? I don't know, depends. If I had the opportunity for one, and for two, if I had the I don't know, if the money was good, I suppose. But right now I'm happy. I'm very happy in the UK. I love the UK. I was born in the UK. I know the UK. My country. So M6 right now, it's flowing nicely. It's really good right now, so we'll take that all day. Quite windy. going that fast. Nah.
So
anyway, this video, I think well, I'd just like to, I don't know what I'm gonna say. What am I gonna say? I would like to say, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions on what subjects we could talk about in the next one, let me know. Maybe we could talk about motorsport, Formula 1. I love Formula 1. I think that Mercedes are going to have a real challenge this season from Ferrari. Red Bull, I'm not so sure. I think they put all their effort into the 2021 campaign, and I think that their car might be not as good even as the Mercedes, so yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Lancashire, actually, M65 closed westbound between junctions 4, that's Blackburn South, and 3 Blackburn West. Following an accident, queues on the approach still in the West Midlands. Delays on the M6 southbound to junction 10 for Wolverhampton. In Newport, it's very slow on the M4 westbound to junction 26. That's Malpas, the Malpas Road, because 2 cars have broken down earlier. And finally in Kent, delays on the M25 clockwise to junction 1B. That's Dartford because of an accident.
Okay. Sorry about that. I like to have the traffic announcements on just in case. Some people don't like that, but I just like to have it because my sat-nav does not have live traffic, so I just like to have that just in case any delays might come up I don't know about, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we're talking about F1, maybe suggestions for the channel, what you might want me to talk about. Just let me know in the comments, really. We could talk about motorsport, we could talk about whatever you fancy, whatever you think I might have a bit of knowledge about. I don't know, maybe I could get educated and then speak about what I've learned. So yeah, let me know, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching this video if you've got to this point, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate the views. Thank you. Please like and subscribe, and I will try and give you more content, more better content, and I hope you enjoy it. So thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.